Got to be the king.
Got to be the king.
I am your king.
Got to be the king.
Got to be the king.
You said no. I am your king now.
Hey, who would you talk to? What's going on? Really, what is going on? It's me, Mike Lepre, King Mike L, Old Man Nattingly. This is Legit Paranormal, brought to you by LegitPodcast.com. It is August 21st, 2022, 08212022. No, nothing for the math geeks, in my opinion. Joining me as always, buddy, Money, Thayer. What's up, buddy?
Good evening, Mike. How you doing tonight?
I'm tired, but it doesn't matter because whenever the lights go on, buddy, I'm good.
Right.
I'm good. I'm drinking before you start talking.
Oh, look at you, huh? What do you got? Oh, the champagne of beers.
Oh. In honor of my mom's dad, my papa, Italian
That's
guy,
beautiful.
right? The Stubbies. The
Right.
Miller High Life Stubbies. He would drink my barbecues.
all the time.
He would drink my barbecues. You know why? They never get warm.
Oh, right. Oh, my God. They're deliciously cold, always beers.
He would stack, like the old school Italians would stack things with just a Stubbies because they just grab a Stubby, pop, drink, drink, get another one. Way to do it. Go right ahead, buddy. I'm sorry.
So, on my face this evening is a face of a little bit of a disappointment because for two reasons, Mike. Maybe for even three. My top two reasons this evening are the two beers that I'm drinking, both of which I got for a guest that was supposed to be on this evening. One of which, this one, 4,000 feet. It's made by, it's made in the lovely state of New Hampshire. It's made at Woodstock Inn Brewery in Woodstock, New Hampshire. It's got a heavy malt base, which I'm not a huge fan of at all. It is 6.5 alcohol by volume, but it doesn't impress me at all as far as taste goes. And the other one is Sweetwater Extra Pale Ale 420. It's made in the beautiful state of Georgia. It's brewed in Atlanta, Georgia, where our guest or our tonight's scheduled guest is actually from now.
Where's this going? What do you mean scheduled guest?
This is a better beer than New Hampshire beer, but it's pale. It's got no hop to it. It's just like, which is my third disappointment of the evening. Just 5 minutes before showtime, our guest this evening, Eric, spelled with a K, Knapp, informed me that he's tied up at a restaurant waiting for his entree to come for over an hour. Was at the Gettysburg Bash all weekend, which apparently everybody and their brother went to except us, and it held up everybody from us this weekend. So Eric will not be joining us this evening because he's at a restaurant in Gettysburg tied up. So we're going to have to reschedule with Eric.
Okay. That's all right. That's okay, Eric. Here's what I'll say, though, Eric. Next time, all we ask for is about an hour's advance notice.
Right. I could have
Right.
gone back.
Right? That's the only thing that I have an issue with. 10 of 7 is tough notice. But, buddy, I'll be honest. We got a lot going on, my friend. We got a lot going on.
We do have a lot to talk about, Mike. So that's fine.
So let's start here. This week, Legit Paranormal. So we started off last weekend. We didn't do the show. We did the show last weekend.
We did do the show last weekend, Mike. It was
And
with
we had,
Barry Fitzgerald.
Barry Fitzgerald, the guy that everybody knew. Everyone, you guys all knew him. All knew him. I told you.
Ireland. He was coming to us at 12:30 in the morning, Mike, from Ireland. It was fantastic, and he had a great accent too.
And he was late, but he still came on.
Right, and he wasn't Italian, so he kind of killed the theory of the Italians taking over the paranormal. But anyway, let's go on.
Yeah, but he was in Ireland. What do you want? We want an Italian in Ireland?
He's in Ireland. That's even better. Go
What
on.
do you want, an Italian in Ireland? But anyways, so buddy, we entered into the 48-hour film festival in Providence, Rhode Island. Still have not announced the winners.
Right.
I'll be honest. After as I stand right now, I don't want to win. I don't care about winning the whole thing. That's not what we did it in the first place. But I wouldn't mind maybe getting some acknowledgement on something, because I think what we did turned out to be much better than I like. Well, maybe not. See, that's what's weird. I think it was much better for everybody else but me, because in my head it was like, well, that's what I was trying to do.
Yeah.
So here's how it goes, buddy. Me and you show up on Friday, and we have to show up and pick a genre. Now, we're waiting there with all the other contestants who are RISD grads, RISD students, Brown grads, Brown students. No, I'm not making any comments on them. What I'm saying is, then there's us, right?
Mm-hmm. Right. The outsiders, Mike.
Outliers.
Outliers.
Yes, outliers. So now I don't mind that tag at all. I'm fine with that. So, anyways, I don't mind being from the outside coming in. So we showed up and then we picked our genre, and we ended up with drama
or family film.
Or family film, which was never going to happen in a million years.
No.
No, I don't have it.
Wait, Jeff. There might be a union uniform tonight.
I was going to say I don't have it. Why, Jeff? Why would you let me keep it? Like, that's my like. You don't want it in my hands. I mean, I guess I can keep it up with the. Hey, buddy, did you notice I changed my background a little bit?
Oh yeah. You got the Felicia May in the background. That's nice.
Yeah, but to my over here, this is.
Those little pieces of plastic down there.
That's back when I played basketball. Those are all the championships. It's like 80-40, 85, 85 to 86. Didn't matter. It's just the truth. So, buddy, picked drama. Was a little disappointed, but whatever. Spent Friday night with. So here's how I planned my thing out. I said, all right, if I'm going to do this, I got to write it with Gentleman Dave, on Friday night, because I write well with Gentleman Dave. I said, I'll film it on Saturday, and then on Sunday, I'll edit. And here I am thinking, like, the writing went perfect, right? Gentleman Dave came on time. Bang. We got a really good story, I thought, done. Then it comes to Saturday morning. And Joey Paranormal, who's also not here, who was also not there Thursday, was like, yeah, I got to leave. I can't act in it. And I'm like, I can't do both parts, right? So it's 9:05, buddy. And I'm thinking, I don't think we can film the movie. Like 9:05 a.m. on a Saturday. I'm like, we got this script. We can't film the movie. It was supposed to be about a guy named Chris Mattingly. Next thing you know, my wife's like, well, just get your daughter to do it. And I'm thinking, she'll never do it. But if I could get her to do it, she's a better actress or actor than any of you guys. Like, I just know she is. I'm like, so, and she's like, all right, I'll do it. I'm like, oh, this got better. So then I wrote down what shots I needed, filmed what I needed with Joe, met up with you, and then we just guerrilla went to every spot that I needed to go to and took all the shots I needed to take. Bang. It worked out, buddy, right? I come home Saturday night. I upload 369 video clips to my computer. Wow. I go through them until about 3:30 in the morning, putting them in good, really good, or filler. Ends up being the really good ones made the movie. Whole movie was in there. Now, I just started to put them in order, thinking, I don't know, Joey will probably be late. Little do I know, I messaged me again at 9. I'm not going to be there. I'm going with the wife and the mother-in-law to like Walmart and breakfast. Literally, that's what he says to me. I'm like, Joe. So luckily I edited it, right? I just started editing. Here's the thing, buddy. Luckily, I've done this show for 2 years, and I keep editing videos to make the intros. And little did this guy know, I can edit. Like, I can put stuff together, music behind stuff. You've seen, I can do. I'm at a point now where I can write it, direct it, I can edit it. I don't give a shit. And the cameras we shot with look beautiful.
Right.
So now with all that said, what I would like to do is show our movie. This is 7 minutes long. It is entered in the 48-hour film festival. It is called civil answer.
We don't need your civil answer.
All right. Look at the colors.
Yeah, it's crisp.
Now watch the dad shot here where I make sure I don't shoot her rear end. Watch how fast the camera goes from her shoulders to her shoes. Ready?
Yeah.
3, 2, what? Wump.
Very careful.
Can't help the dad. Ah,
Oh, there you are, Dad. A small stone. Christopher Natty. I miss you, Dad. I'm sorry I couldn't make the family name mean anything. Dad, can you believe this? They're calling me right now to come back into work. Are you serious? I'm Christine Nattingly, longtime hotel employee. This is a joke. I didn't obtain to anything. Nattingly. My whole family has failed. My grandfather, my father. I mean, it's not like we're the Ryans or the Johnsons or even the Sullivans.
Right. Grab it. Yeah, there you go.
I was wearing my radio. Right?
I have a question for you.
What the hell was that?
I have a question. I have a question.
Reed. Why does it keep doing that? What the hell is that?
I like how my daughter says, "What the hell is that?"
Why is my car?
Yeah.
So watch this scene right here. Watch her act.
I can't believe I forgot to put my phone down at the cemetery.
Now, buddy, these cameras are so good that I'm walking while she's walking. You see the camera move?
No, not at all.
Then I cut from the left to
I
right.
don't even know where I am. I got my phone. I need a phone.
Wow, look at that truck. Isn't that fucking awesome?
I love
Is
it.
there a basket?
Black rims, black.
It's filthy inside.
Looks like Darth Vader.
What is
What's in there? What's that
I have
say?
a question for you.
Ooh. And a key. That's not like too creepy at all.
We should do like Science Mystery 3000.
Yeah, definitely. I'm here.
Here comes my big debut, buddy.
Hello.
Hey, buddy, how many shots and takes that take? I mean,
Yeah. Oh, I know. It was
one take.
porn. Yeah, right. There's my water bottle right there.
Where?
Right, not right on the bar.
Ah.
Yeah.
Well, this worked out well.
That was
Better.
me.
That's you doing this.
I did that, Mike. I made that. Ooh, there's Mike. I mean,
I have
What? Another question for me?
Jeff says I
I
sound
was
like
in the
Ronaldo.
first artillery, Battery B. Last name, Natty. It seems like you don't like your name very much.
I don't know if there were any Italians in the Civil War, but you look almost natural, Mike.
As if
I don't look Italian.
all bad
Oh,
things
totally. You totally look Italian.
Maybe I
because
look
of
it,
name.
but I'm not talking it.
As if some names.
No, but you can look at you and it's like, oh, that guy's Italian.
True, but I'm pronouncing my words
I have Auntie Sullivan.
on purpose.
You can tell you're Italian. You're bashing all three guys. You're bashing their first names.
I'm acting. Shut up.
He ran like a coward. I had another person that I went to war with. Jebediah Johnson. Johnson. He turned out to be a traitor. He tried to sell us all out. Let them know where we were hiding. And then there was Joseph Quincy Ryan.
Oh, another one.
I like Joseph. But Joseph Quincy Ryan froze on the battlefield. He couldn't move. It was terror. I saw him coming. And no matter how hard I pleaded, I could not get him to move. So you talk about all these names.
Here I am wrapping it up.
I didn't. My last name is Nannington. I saved several of those soldiers. So I have a question for you.
For you.
Another question. Okay.
I have a question for you. What's in a name?
Bam. Wow, it's like Scrooge almost.
Yeah.
And there's my phone, and it's okay.
It might be.
I don't know what just happened.
And I learned a lesson.
Actually, I don't care. I realized it doesn't matter the size of the stone or the name of the person. All that matters is who's buried underneath it.
Old man Mattingly. Look at that. There it is, buddy. There it is.
I enjoyed it. I enjoy it, like I say, a little bit more every time I watch it, Mike. This, you catch something else, you catch something more. Maybe you missed the first like 3 or 4 times. It's a good short film.
It's a much better short film than I think anyone involved in this project thought we would show them.
The outliers, if you will.
That's what I'm really proud of.
The non-RISD students.
Well, it's not like this. Again, it's not like I don't have a film background. That's the thing with me. The thing is this. I'm so old that I've had careers in everything. Like, I really feel like I've had a career in almost everything. Like,
We're probably older than everybody that we were competing against, Mike, which gave you a slight advantage, I think.
I know. I mean, what? I'll be honest. That's not true. I don't think that's true. I mean, I was old. How about this? I was in like the 90 percentile of old.
Okay. All right.
But there were like a lot of like 10-year.
There was an older, thinner guy right in the middle.
We were the only people there that were like, you were a first timer, and it was my second year technically. Everybody else was there like 8 years, 9 years, 10 years. Now the only thing that worried me, buddy, is I went to our viewing, the 7 o'clock viewing, watched all 9 films.
Did they suck, Mike?
No, you know what? They didn't suck, but no one used the name like we did. Everybody used it as like a character that was like whatever. It didn't mean anything. Like, we made the name mean something. So we focused around the name. You know what I mean? Does that make sense? Like, we focused on the name, and then on top of that, we took the dialogue line and made it not just a throwaway line like some other movies made it, but literally made it so that the title of our movie is an answer to that question. I have a question for you, and the name of our film is Civil Answers. I don't see how anybody used it better than we did. The whole thing, right? With those first 9. I'm just Not saying, and then the audience was going to vote for the best film they liked that night. And to be honest, there were a couple films that were funny. So people were laughing and they remember the funny ones. So I didn't worry about that. But
Whatever.
I watched the directing, the writing, the actual story. I know it seems like I'm a guy who likes to brag, but when it's something that's really sincerely real, it's a little difficult because I don't want to brag about it because I'm worried about it. When something seems good and you're like, I'm worried. Why do I think it's good? Like, I usually don't like anything that I do. Like, why do I like this? You know what I'm trying to say?
I do, Mike.
But I mean, I think it was, to be honest, it was working with Dave and then working with Joe, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then getting to work with you because you had no idea what to expect.
Mm-hmm.
And to be honest, making you like a believer in it was fantastic to me. It was like I finally felt like I got through to you to where, like, people like Dave, when I tell them something, they just go, all right, let's give it a shot. Because if we work on it, we can always make it work well. And I think having my daughter to work with before she goes away to college, I don't know how you beat that, right? Like, because me and her work in a way that's like, because we were freaking Joey out when we started. Because we're like, all right, ready? 3, 2, we count the silent one in our heads. If you don't know to do that, pause.
It took a while to do that, but that was fun to watch nonetheless.
But she got worse at it as the day went on because she wanted to get out of there, obviously. So, but like during the other scenes, the cemetery scenes, at that first, what's it called? The first Providence Cemetery?
Yes.
Whatever that thing's called, yeah. That let us film there. Yeah, it was great. No, but it was great. It was a great thing overall. And we're gonna, I guess, find out winners and losers, I guess, at some point, right? Now, let me ask you this: inside info.
My understanding. What?
Did you text her?
I did text her, Mike, and I'm yet to hear back. Although it took her a while to respond to me the first time. So,
all right. Can I tell you this?
Mm-hmm.
I messaged her at 7:18 while we were watching the film. I said, if you get any news, does not matter how late, please let me know. If you can. I must be message number 409, huh?
Yeah.
Meaning, like, I know she's getting tons of message. She wrote back.
Oh, she wrote back to me. Oh, I'm sorry. Go ahead.
409 question mark. And then I wrote, yes, the amount of people messaging you. I figured it was number 409. Is that too low? So I got an immediate response. What did you get?
Mine says, who won something will be announced tonight on Instagram and Facebook, and individual teams will be notified. They will find out what they won on Thursday night at AS220 at 6 p.m.
All right, wait. Say that again now.
All right. No, one more time, Mike.
Yeah, please.
Who won something will be announced tonight on the Instagram and Facebook, and individual teams will be notified. They will find out what they won on Thursday night at AS220 at 6 p.m.
Oh, so they're just going to tell us that we won something.
Right.
Make us show up at the premiere to bring everybody we know, and then they're going to tell us what we won.
Right. They're going to tell us. They're going to announce it tonight.
If we get announced, or we. Oh boy, I see all the other. I see movies that were on. They're up on the page. Oh boy. Oh, there's watch this and other 48-hour film project movies. I don't know where we're at, dude. I don't know where they're at with it. I'll be honest. Like, I don't know where they're at with it. How are they gonna, like? Because I don't know where the chat is. Oh, here's the discussion. Oh, it's private. Only members can see it. That's fantastic. I asked to be a member a while ago. They've never let me in. So how me and you finding out?
I don't know, Mike. Where you? They have the Facebook.
I'm telling you that I can't read the discussion that they're having, so I don't understand how even whatever.
Instagram. Let me look at Instagram while I got it going. 48-hour.
Here it is. Film festival. Film project. I usually.
Here we
go. 2002, St. Louis. Why am I in St. Louis? I don't want St. Louis. Why am I in St. Louis?
I don't know, Mike.
It says Silly Goose St. Louis. Get me out of here. I don't want to be here.
I don't know what the fuck
Look at this.
this is.
48-hour Providence.
Oh,
You know, there is a picture of the thing. This is 40-hour film festival. So now I get the host. This is like in 2008. It was 261 weeks ago. What do you mean Instagram? What the hell's going on?
I don't know, Mike. It's a ruse.
All right.
We're trying to throw out the outline. It's just trying to throw us off.
So anyways, buddy,
Fuckers.
after we filmed the movie, we went on to have what do we do? We went on to have a show with Barry.
Legit paranormal party, Mike.
Oh yeah, I'm sorry. No, I'm saying is that Friday night, we had the whatchamacallit. We had Barry Fitzgerald on Sunday.
Barry Fitzgerald on Sunday.
Then we had to get ready right away for a Thursday show that we put together.
Mm-hmm.
Now that's a whole other beast for me to start to explain. I just wish I could figure out where they're going to announce this stuff. Like I feel like they're going to announce it. Like,
I don't see any. I just hit follow that page, but I don't see. I see like 3 posts on there. I don't see anything. I don't know, dude.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, I know. It would be. Yeah, I know. All right.
They have their own little circle. It appears, and we're outliers, so we don't.
Maybe we'll hear something. Maybe we will. You don't know, buddy.
Maybe they'll reach out that you guys want.
And if we don't, we don't. Because in a weird way, if we do, now we have to go do something again.
Right.
So Thursday night, what did we try to do? Well, this is what we tried to do. We tried to put together a show where it was just paranormal presenters on a stage with nothing else.
Just that.
But a microphone. We had down, let's see. We had actually our buddy Joe also ditched us for the Gettysburg thing. So a lot of people really didn't
Already know who that is. Joe already know.
No, he's a good guy. I'm just busting balls. But
Yeah.
my point is,
Fucking Joe.
all right, fucking Joe. A lot of people just didn't show up because of that, and I understand that, right? But the people that did show up were literally like, look, check this out. Here's who showed up. We opened with James Anito.
James Anito. James is awesome.
Right?
James Anito, demonologist, says the word fuck a lot.
You know what? I'll tell you what. I made sure to go up with you to do the introductions.
Yeah, that was good, Mike.
But I'm just staring at the woods. And I made sure to curse and to make a fool out of myself and to purposely tell jokes that would leave an awkward silence.
Yep.
So that people out there thought that I was feeling that awkward silence and I was nervous, wherein the reality of it was, you know me,
Dude.
that was my goal.
Right.
So when they came up, it was less tense, the room. Like, in other words, it's easy to follow a dummy.
Right.
I mean, so that's kind of what I was trying to do. So James came up and he killed it. Then we had Keith Johnson.
Keith was good. Yeah.
Killed it.
Talked a lot of Conjuring House Keith did.
Yep.
And early stories about the Warrens and stuff.
Keith
Stuff
was
that you don't see in the movies, stuff you don't like read about in the books, like those personal experiences that people have when they're like 19 years old. That's what Keith talked about, which was awesome.
He was so good. He was one of those guys we had to go up and tap on the shoulder and tell him that he's going over.
Yeah, right.
Then we had Carl Johnson. Right?
Johnson. Yeah. Carl was good. Carl talked about again the Conjuring House, which is always a hot topic, or the forum on Round Top, if you will. And just some of the like things that you run into as a investigator of this stuff.
I kind of liked Hot Topic. Everybody hated that store.
Dude, Hot Topic was awesome. It had all the t-shirts.
It started off great, and then it got played out. Right? But I mean, I liked it when it first opened. Anyways,
Oh, it's great. That and like Spencer Gifts were my
no, Spencer Gifts was the original.
Mm-hmm.
That's the one when you went to Lincoln Mall. That was like the one store your mom made sure you didn't go into alone because you'd walk into that wrong section where the sex gifts are. And there was, remember Fundies? You know what Fundies are? Remember
Fundies.
What were they?
No, I don't know. Fundies on my.
Don't say you know. Fundies. They're called Fundies because they were made so that two people can fit inside them.
Oh, like
it was
underwear. Like
they sold like these underwear. They're like blue, and it showed like a cartoon drawing of like a man and a woman facing each other inside the underwear. Fundies.
Did you buy a pair of these, Mike? Is this like?
Yeah, at 11 years old, I was trying on Fundies. No, these are just the things that I would see, like, and be like, "What the Christ is that?" And then I would remember it and then look back on it. But okay, I digress. Spencer Gifts, Bang, Carl Johnson. Now back to the show. Next on we had the Paranormal Couple.
Wait. We had Ken DaCosta on first.
Yes.
Which you referred to as the Paranormal Godfather, that's another man has that title. But I mean, Ken DaCosta is an awesome dude. And it's always great. I honestly, other than the Paranormal Couple who asked me not to live stream them, I live streamed every guest, and Ken DaCosta was one of the favorites from people I've heard back from. So,
well, I can understand why the Paranormal Couple didn't want to live stream.
Mm-hmm.
I think she was really nervous.
Mm-hmm.
I like that is a totally different atmosphere, I think, than she's been in. Does that make sense?
Yeah, maybe.
And the thing was, though, I thought because like they even seem to have an issue with people talking. That's another thing that's different about that atmosphere, which I don't blame them. Sometimes it's really hard to talk, right? And
when you got other people heckling you and shit, and
not even heckling you, they're just having like conversations amongst themselves.
Right.
You know what I mean by that? Like when I apologize later, but when I made fun of that girl with the hat, who was with the group, she wouldn't stop while I was trying to tell the joke. Remember, and it was a bad joke. So all I did was get her attention.
Yeah,
get her attention, make a couple of bad Madonna Culture Club jokes about her hat, and then I slowly told the joke to her, and I knew it was a joke that was just going to bomb and fall really flat. So that's why I wanted to make sure I had her full attention, buddy. Because when it bombed, it was just like everybody in the room got silent for a second. And I swear to you, it was like joy filled my body for one full second. And then people stopped talking again. I was like, here we go. Other than that, so but Ken, the Godfather, I say that because let me tell you something. I watched Ken work the room.
Yeah.
Ken can work a room.
He can. Oh, yeah, he definitely can.
Ken knows, Ken's got clout. Like, you can see it. The way he walks, carries himself. He's got it, right? Like Ken.
Hey, Ken could have gone up there and told you a million ghost stories and a million scary stories. But what he went up there and started the misadventures of being a ghost hunter. All the weird shit, the weird people shit that happens. All the shit that you don't predict happens. So it was kind of refreshing, almost.
He was speaking of, I think, he has one show that he can't do anything with because it's signed, but he has another show that's just him, I believe. And he was talking about trying to figure out a way we can use that as like a.
That'd be awesome. Ken has always been a good friend. I've known Ken since Ocean State Paranormal started 10 years this year. 10 years ago this year it started.
Wow.
So Ken has been a supporter ever since. He introduced me to people like Joe Chin from Ghost Hunters. So and other people around the paranormal, like Bob Zaffis and whatnot, John Zaffis and whatnot. So, I mean, he's a really cool guy.
He is. After Ken, though, was a Paranormal Couple. Now, I think they did good. I don't think they're going to think they did good.
I love Cody. I think he's a great guy. I've known Cody since he was a little guy. So
I like them both. I like them both.
I like Satori too. But
here's the thing. However, I think that they need to do exactly what they did Thursday night again a couple more times, and it's going to help them just even in presenting. Because like look, anybody can present. Not anybody. It's easy to present to a crowd that shuts the fuck up and is just going to let you talk, right?
Right.
Now, try talking to a room of people that are drinking. and you got to talk while you know people are ordering their drinks, talking amongst themselves. It's like you can't.
Well, part of their presentation, part of their soliloquy while they were up,
Oh, you froze.
it came out that I've heard in the past where they talk about different objects in the museum. So it's I think they were comfortable doing something more rehearsed, and that's fine. They're younger guys, you know. They're just breaking off into this.
They didn't know what to expect. They didn't know what to expect. Who did? But I mean, they didn't
exactly. No, they were awesome. I love them both.
But you know what? Yeah. But at the end of the day, good people.
Mm-hmm.
But I'll be honest. I want to see Satori get on stage and be put in that situation more.
Mm-hmm.
She needs to go up there by herself and just
lean on him.
Just crush the crowd once.
Right.
They both do. Dude, there is something about a live crowd that's rowdy. To control them is not an easy thing to do.
And what is even something better about when this live crowd is consuming alcohol? Yep. It's a totally different scene than presenting in some hall. Yep. A bunch of people there and they want to see you, where it's a whole bunch of random people. They're like, they wanted to see him, but I mean, you know, they just didn't go there for them, you know. So they went there for some people were there just to have a few beers and just happened to get to the show.
So that's my point. So after they came on, we had Matt Warner come on.
Matt Warner was hilarious.
Dude, he's fantastic. He's a real good guy. I didn't like the doll.
When he brought the doll up, I was telling somebody this Friday night when we went on our investigation. I had a few beers, so I was a little comfortable. He brought the doll. He put the doll like right here, Mike, and I flicked the doll in the forehead with my middle finger like that. I'm like, fuck y'all. And people are like, oh my God, you did that to a haunted doll? They're like, it's gonna possess you now. The noose around its neck, it's gonna haunt you. Knock on wood, I haven't been possessed as of yet since I.
No, I didn't feel anything.
I hate dolls, dude. I
didn't flip it off. I would never do that. I just ignored it. So I mean, like, you know, it did its thing. I did mine. I didn't look at it. You know, but whatever.
I was hyper focused on it.
Hilarious guy, right?
Yeah.
Had a lot of stories. I actually think he was nervous. I do.
I didn't know what to expect either.
Exactly, and it's weird, but it's weird for him because Matt's a big guy, right? Matt's probably not worried about much stuff, but this is different. So he was a little worried, which I liked. And he's another guy.
I like how you guys were busting balls back and forth on stage, and also that was fun. That was he did get to roast a little bit. He wanted to roast. You didn't want him to roast.
Yeah,
he roasted a little anyway, and it was fun, Mike.
Well, so you know my issue with that. My issue with that was I don't want to really. I'm not blowing smoke up anybody's ass. You know, if there's one thing that I do in my life, you take away music, you take away film, podcast, whatever it is, ball breaking.
Oh yeah,
it's literally where I grew up. That's like it's what I've studied since like I was in like first grade. It was, right. And I've been around. I have friends that are some of the greatest ball breakers I've ever met in my life. Like
a long line of ball breakers, Mike. I'm sure.
So we're constant. So that's why when he was like, "Oh, I had a roast joke for you," I'm like, "All right, go ahead." And I know that joke. I've heard that joke told before differently, right? And it was good. His was good.
Mm-hmm.
But then when I told him mine, see, mine was more like dismissive of him, which is the worst thing you can do. But it was also old school Dean Martin. So basically what I was telling him was, I understand all the joke like frameworks that they used on all these different shows. They just changed the lyrics to make sense to you. They just changed the coloring. So it's like, I don't mind back and forth because who cares? You know me. I'm feeling short. I'm already past that. My point is, I didn't want certain people to go up against other certain people.
Yeah.
I'll leave that like that. That's right. What I was scared
of. That's a great point, Mike. That's a great point.
That's what I was scared of, dude. I wasn't scared of me, like, you know what I mean, at all. Like
no. Turned into a paranormal fight night.
Yeah, I was worried about other people upsetting other people, but just because everyone, they can get their feelings hurt. We don't want that. So it's like
people are.
That's what I was worried about. Because, dude, I was so Fonzie cool that night that that girl Courtney was flipping me off in the middle of the bar, and I didn't do anything. I actually was like, you can't do that in the middle of the bar. She said, bah, 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 bah. And then later on, I finally had to tell her, I'm like, you can't do that in the middle of the bar. Like, no, it's like a respect thing. Like, I don't know. It's almost like I wanted to be like, I don't know if you've met me. You know what I mean? Like,
Right.
My name's Mike Lepre. Usually people don't flip me off in the middle of a bar. Because the minute I got flipped off in the middle of the bar, I got a tap on the shoulder from Greg. Like, everyone was like, what's going on? Like, all the I'm being honest, like all the rock people were like, what's the deal? And I'm like, no, you saw me. I'm putting my hands up in the air, buddy, right? I put my hands up. I'm like, Greg backed up. I was just like, it's no big deal. Because they didn't know what was going on. All they thought was I was arguing with the girlfriend of these two big guys. And then I'm like hearing this behind me, and I'm just like, she doesn't understand that she's like flipping me off and going off on me, and she's like riling everybody else up around us. She's
doing it to the person you are on the show, and not the person that you are in Providence, so to say. So,
but even if you do that to the person that's on the show, what makes you think you could do that to the person on the show in person? For Christ's sakes! But that's why I held back, buddy. That's another instance. I just was like, all right, that's cool. Let that go. You gotta look. It's all good fun. I'm not offended.
Right.
It's a principality. Like, you don't flip me off in front of the whole room because everybody expected me to do something. Everyone did. That, you know what I'm trying to say? And I didn't, which is like, that's one time. But if I ever stopped never doing things, people would be like, what the fuck's wrong with Mike? He's lost his edge. But it was all in good fun. The three of them made the night. They were hilarious, right? Like, absolutely. Matt and the two of them.
Matt was great. He drank like 72 Trulies that night. I don't know how anybody can drink that shit, but that's what all the kids who care about their weight drink nowadays because it's got no calories, I guess. Oh, there you go, Mike. You're drinking a Truly like Matt Warner.
Well, no, I'm drinking Miller High Life, but I do have a cold Truly. And the thing is, buddy, I got to be honest, right? They're delicious. Yeah, I mean, like, look, I want to hate on them more than anybody else. You know this.
Right.
But they're good. All right.
That's all I got to say. That's my answer.
So, buddy, let us talk. We had a week of making a movie, doing a show. I think this show is something that we could continue to do with maybe different presenters, some of the same.
Maybe. Yeah, James Anito has already volunteered to do the show again.
Well, I told you. Greg was trying to book us a date, but I think I had to call him back because of Joey's wedding. In October, because we could do a Halloween near Halloween show, and it would be legit paranormal ghost stories. Now the presenters don't have to talk about the other stuff they talked about the first time if they came back. They would just be telling ghost stories. So we get
best ghost stories. Oh yeah, dude.
And right around Halloween, come down here, real scary stories. It would be great for us to put on. I told
DaCosta has some of the best video evidence. Honestly, of like, it's just incredible what people have experienced over the years, and to be able to share that. Not where you have to listen and try and hear a voice. We're actually seeing something that you don't have any explanation for. It's kind of cool. So I mean, if you could do something like that again, that'd be awesome. DaCosta, all these guys, they're all great. Matt Warner, I'm sure, has a million stories. The Johnsons, come on.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like that would be a great show. Like that's a great, in my humblest of opinions, that would be we could put on a great show with that. So now, buddy, I bring it back to this. Started this podcast about a year and a half ago, 2 years, right? Mm-hmm. Started making our way into the paranormal world. Ended up getting guests we probably should have never got.
Maybe, yeah.
But we've now become a show where we deserve whatever we get. We're good at what we do. And I think what's been good about the show is that as we've traveled through the show. Oh, but I'm sorry. Hold on 1 second. I think that was it, please? Was it? Hold on, buddy. This is a moment in my life. That was a preseason touchdown for the New York Giants.
Oh, in a game that means nothing. Good for you guys.
For a team that can't score, to put it in the end zone, period, is a great moment. I digress, going backwards.
Second and third stringers, Mike, they mean nothing.
It matters if you score. So what I wanted to say was this. So where did I leave off?
When Saquon Barkley gets injured again.
Before that.
Oh, I'm sorry.
You weren't paying attention.
The next show, I don't know.
Oh, yeah. That will be a great show, if we do the scary story show, right? All right. So, been doing this show now for a year and a half, 2 years. Here's what I've come to realize. What I like about our show, and I think what I got to try to keep pure, I'm going to use that word, is I am not in the paranormal world. Like, I host stuff.
Yeah.
I can do that kind of thing. I can film stuff for you. I can help you out with stuff. But I'm not in the paranormal world, right?
Mm-hmm.
That allows me to keep my own opinions and my own beliefs and like be able to kind of pick and choose who I believe, who I don't. Most shows believe everything they're hearing as if it's gospel.
Right.
And I felt bad that I said that out loud at the show about how most podcasts are like,
yeah, dude.
I saw a ghost, and then what happened next? Well, I got scared, and I'm going. Man.
There's a lot of those guys that do shows like that. So
it's just like, guys, there's a thing called voice inflections. You know what I mean? Like where you change your voice. I can't listen to those anymore. So, anyways, this podcast we've done, buddy, has had fantastic guests. We've now done a short film that's entered in a contest. We've now put on a live show, right? We've hosted a Bigfoot Con in Fort Defiance, Virginia.
yeah, that was a good time, Mike. Despite it being a weird,
We just went to the what did we do before this, me and you? I know we went to another. Oh, we've been to the USS Salem.
The Parafest at the USS Salem, right? That was an interesting time. A ship that I look forward to going back to.
Yeah, I like that ship. I have a good time on that ship. I actually get good. It's weird, dude. I get good vibes from that ship. It's funny. Like it's a lot of things that people are like, oh, it's like I kind of get a good feeling with the thing. It's a lot of guys did a lot of hard work. I can feel it.
They're all veterans. You're amongst veterans. You're amongst some of the most memorialized and celebrated people.
Memorable.
That too. Yeah.
That's the word.
A lot of great veterans and women.
So, I think the next live show would be bigger. It would. I think the live streaming you did helped.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I think that
a lot of people who couldn't make it were still able to see some of these guests and see the event and see that what a good time it was, and that the people that were showing up were interacting with guests, and that guests weren't giving their normal. All right, this is me. This is what I do. Blah 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 blah. They were like James Anito said the word "fuck" probably 14 times, and it was wonderful.
Yeah, he was happy to say it too.
He was saying it left and right. It took him about 15, 20 minutes to get into it, but once he started saying it, he just blah 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 blah, fuck everything. And I was like, wow, this guy says the word "fuck" a lot.
Yeah, I like it. Good for him, right?
It was good. I liked it a lot. It's different. It's fresh. It's people who they are. It's not this like plastic version that people are putting out there for the public.
And if I'm going to be honest, I think the ones that had any kind of struggle, any kind of like problem, should not see that as a negative. They should see it as a positive, because it's something that if you want to be able to perform in front of anybody, maybe it's just me, dude. I have that old school early rock band stand-up comic mentality where I know I got to play in front of nobody, work my way up, and keep delivering and just get better. And that, like, I'm going to do things wrong.
You put yourself in a comfort and out of your comfort zone, and you excel at that, and you just broaden your horizons that way. I don't know. I think
once you do that, though, see, that's the reason I do it is this. Once you make it uncomfortable and you sit in that, and enjoy it, and you don't care what's said, and you just know that you got a game plan, everything's gold for the rest of the night. Like I was telling any joke I wanted to tell, I was fine with it. I thought I did a job. I don't know how I was as a host. I thought we were pretty good, the two of us together. I talked a lot, but I mean, I think we were pretty good.
It was all right.
Right.
And honestly, it was a great venue for Rick Lysick to come and talk about what he does out on Block Island, because that's a venue that's not really tapped by us in the paranormal. I mean, I've been out there. I've investigated out there. Taps has been there, did a few shows, but Block Island's very closed off to a lot of things mainstream. So it's tough to break into. But
we're going to get Rick a lot of business.
We got Rick as a guest on the show in October. So as a paranormal investigator out there on the block, it'll be interesting to hear some amazing... I'm telling you, dude, I have two books.
What night is he on the show?
He's on... Let me pull up the calendar, Mike, and I'll let you know.
Then I won't go there in September.
It's in October.
I'll just go in October.
I think it's the 23rd.
All right.
It's the weekend before Joey's wedding, so I don't know.
All right. I'll be there. I'll be there live.
October.
Can you do the show?
October 23rd is Rick Lysick. It's
can you do the show? So can you do the show live on the 23rd at least?
Mike, it's my weekend off, so I could possibly get out to Block Island for that weekend.
Yeah, but you said it's the week before Joey's thing.
Yeah, Joe's wedding's on the 29th.
All right. Well,
I mean, Joe could stay on the mainland, and you and I could go skip out across.
I want to go. That's my point. I want to go out there for October and interview him live from Block Island. Let people see through our podcast, like not everything, but like hype video. Right. Buddy,
do a podcast on Block Island about all the haunted spots on Block Island with Rick Lysick. That'd be awesome. Yes.
Film some stuff on Saturday. We do the show on Sunday.
I got a good driver too out there who works for Rick. So,
buddy, before we go into the whole wrap up, I'm going to play the movie one more time by request of a couple of people.
Nice.
So let's see what happens. Share. Play. Is it sharing? Here we go.
Well, we get to commentate again too, right?
We do. We don't have to.
All right. It's very crisp, the color, Mike. It's a beautiful picture. I think I said that the first time.
I did.
You did, yes.
There you are, Dad. A small stone. Christopher Nattingly. I miss you, Dad. I'm sorry I couldn't make the family name mean anything. Dad, can you believe this? They're calling me right now to come back into work. Are they serious? I'm Christine Nattingly, longtime hotel employee. It's a joke. I don't obtain to anything.
Great right there. I love that.
Nattingly.
What, the way the shot changed?
Yeah, the black and white.
No. My whole family has failed. My grandfather, my father. I mean, it's not like we're the Ryans or the Johnsons or even the Sullivans.
There we go.
I have a question for you.
What the hell was that?
I have a question. I have a question.
Reed. Why does it keep doing that?
Bam.
What the hell is that? Why is my car dead? Where's my phone? Oh my God. I can't believe I forgot to put my phone down the cemetery. I don't even know where I am. I got my phone. I need a phone. Why is there a basket here?
Why is there a basket?
Right? That's it.
I have a question for you.
Love how that focuses and then refocuses.
Oh, that's great. Yeah.
His buddy's part.
Yep, I did that.
Uh-oh.
I have
Hey, I got
You want another question for me?
I was in the 1st Artillery, Battery B. Last name, Natty.
I only had to look at you once for the notebook. You know that, right?
I was like right there. I was right there.
Thank you very much.
It was the last guy's name.
As if it's cursed.
Hmm.
As if all bad things that happen to you are because of a name.
Can I make a comment right
As
there
if
though on
some
this?
names be
Yeah, go ahead.
Hold on a second.
righteous.
See what I'm saying right there? See what I just said in that part of the movie?
Yeah,
You act like it's because of your name,
right.
as if some names can be righteous. I mean that. That's Mike Lepre. That's the most Mike Lepre like showing you what he really believes that you're gonna find. That line, like where people just blame everything but themselves
Yep.
for why they can't get through, right? That's pretty. You know what I mean? Like as if like some people, like the other people that they see, even on Facebook, wherever they see them, are righteous. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Just if somebody's got more money than you, buddy, and live in a bigger house than you, how does that make them better? You know what I mean?
Welcome.
Everyone has problems at every level, every issue, every bit.
Right.
So that's just my. Anyways, back to my whole.
I had a John T. Sullivan in my troop. When battle started, he ran. He ran like a coward. I had another person that I went into war with. Jebediah Johnson. Johnson. He turned out to be a traitor. He tried to sell us all out. Let them know where we were hiding. And then there was Joseph Quincy Ryan. I like Joseph. But Joseph Quincy Ryan froze on the battlefield. He couldn't move. It was terror. I saw him die. And no matter how hard I pleaded, I could not get him to move. So you talk about all these names. Again, my last name is Natty. I saved several of those soldiers. So I have a question for you.
Another question. Okay.
I have a question for you. What in a name?
Bam.
Dad, I don't know what just happened. And honestly, I don't care. I've realized it doesn't matter the size of the stone or the name of the person. All that matters is who's buried underneath it.
Right?
It's bouncing its way out, buddy. But before we go off the air at 8:07, may I read the following email that I, Mike Lepre, have just received?
Oh, please do, Mike.
Hey, thanks for your patience. If you're getting this email, that means you're in the awards ceremony. More specifically, you won something. For now, what you won is on the wraps, except for the audience awards, and those were doubt, Tens in the River, and Win Wet Uncle. That's like, again, I told you this. People brought the most people and whatever.
Yeah.
For now, here's what you have to do. Let me know you have received this email. If you missed the ceremony because you didn't know, you can just reply. You can reply with a thumbs up or I'm going. Tell your team members more than anything. This is a celebration. We'll screen the films, give out the awards, have a good time. Buy a ticket. Unlike the premiere screenings, there are no free tickets for this event. It's $20 a person. Thursday night. I actually have, if you give me a second, I can actually show you. Let me watch this. The reply. Buddy.
Bells and whistles.
Buddy, I'm going. Now, let me try to figure out this page. Hold on now. Give me a second with this.
Somebody wonder what.
So, buddy, with the award, what intrigued me the most is that we'll be able to put whatever it is that we won as a tag on the film. You
right.
Get that,
right?
The film ends up being like whatever blank winner of the 2022 whatever.
Yeah.
And I'm trying to get to the award ceremony thing that I found on this thing, but give me 1 second. Give me 1 second. I want to share this with everybody because that way we'll all be on the same page. Where is it? Come on.
King Michael's email on the next Legit Paranormal. No last chance in the MLB, Mike.
Yeah, I didn't realize that. I'm just letting my email sit there. Bet online. Yeah, there you go. Oh, geez. Where is it? They got a thing for the whole motherfucking stick. They got. Where is it? I know they have like a link for the whole thing for the whole. Where is it? Right, 1 second, buddy. Have faith in me.
Take your time, Mike. Take your time.
I'm gonna find the link.
It's a much better beer than what I was drinking earlier. Oh my god! I'm so glad I got this stuff.
Come on, where is it?
My favorite. There's one of the new ones. Another one. They make lunch. They make dinner, which is one of my favorites of all time. Another one is very crisp and beautiful and refreshing. It's a single IPA.
Buddy, they have if you can find it, they have a thing for a little link that's for the ceremony thing, the award ceremony thing. Can you try to find it on your end while I'm doing this? So
I'll take a look, Mike.
So we can just show it before we get off the air.
Please stand by. 48-hour movie challenge. Providence Awards.
Where's what date's it gonna be? I said it'd be Thursday.
Thursday.
What's Thursday? August? Oh, I don't even know.
August, I don't even know, Mike. The 25th, I believe.
Right.
Right.
Let me know if you can find it, because you know what? It's bad that we can't find it because it was really great for us.
There's something on WPRI TV about it, Mike.
Yeah, just if you can get the link to the night of the the premiere of the winners.
Yeah, this is it.
You have a
This is through WPRI, so this is not
doesn't
through.
matter. There's a show like the advertisement for that night with the date and stuff.
Yeah, it just shows like a movie theater, people like with glasses on. It's something. It's generic.
All right, here it is. Never mind, I got it.
10:30 p.m. I got that.
Oh nope. So it's all right. Hold on. Once again, Lepre to the save. It's right.
I'd imagine you'd have the link, Mike.
Here it is. Bang. See this?
I don't. It's yeah, I do see that.
All right. So let me get to it. It is the premiere screening. It is I don't know why I would say Group A. Anyways, it's Thursday. No, is it Tuesday? Buddy, I'm losing my mind right now.
Mike, you'll lose your mind.
What did I read? Is it Tuesday or Thursday?
It's Thursday, Mike. This might be an older one, dude. Oh no, it's 2022.
All right, Thursday. All right, so it is. How can I not? It is Thursday night. Oh, here's the thing: buy tickets. I'm a fucking nitwit bastard. That's
you
what
are a fucking nitwit bastard, Michael.
Hold on, I'm on the wrong screen.
You're on the wrong screen, Mike. There we go.
Hold on, give me a second. Because I got the. I actually pulled the event.
He's gonna connect to the right screen.
I gotta find out which one it was. It's this one, I think. No, was it?
Nope, not there yet. I still see my face, Mike.
No.
It's a good-looking face, though.
All right, here it is. So that's where you can buy tickets. This is we'll put this link up, buddy, everywhere.
Everywhere, Mike.
It is Thursday night, August 25th, from 6 to 10:30.
Isn't that what I said?
6 to 10, 4.5 hours.
Oh, my ass is gonna be sore, Mike.
Oh my God.
Better bring the vape, Mike. Better bring the vape.
Buddy,
Mike,
here's the thing.
4.5 hours, dude.
I don't care. Let me say this. We're going to share this so much over the next couple of days. People are going to be at per nauseum. We want everyone to come to this. For real. Like, if you watched the show before, come support us in this.
We're going to win an award. We're going to win an award.
Because we are outliers. We are the outliers. And what that means is we don't have like a crowd that's going to come watch our movie. Like, we're not like people that make movies and they have people that come watch their stuff. So we got to get our friends and the people that like this podcast to come support us and come watch the award show. I mean, it'll be a big deal. It'll help out a lot.
It'd be awesome, Mike. It'd be awesome.
But, buddy, before we go off, so I would like to congratulate you on being part of the Legit Paranormal Films Productions, whatever I called it, Legit Paranormal Films group. Yeah, that has now officially won, I don't know what, but won an award for the 48-hour film festival 2022.
We are award worthy, Mike. That's nice. That's a nice. The outliers, the guys who have no degrees from any art schools, won an award. Bring your megaphone, Julie. It'll be a great time.
Listen,
get some shots going.
So this is one of those things, dude. I try to tell you this.
Going there, dude.
I always tell you when I have these weird feelings. When we get done filming this, it almost was like, to me, Mike Lepre, a burden, because I was like, oh my God, this is good. It's actually good. So, oh man, what do we have to? It might win something. Then I'm gonna have to go do like this. I'm gonna have to go to a screening. Right. So in my head, because I'm like Seinfeld. Like I just don't want to get out of the house sometimes. But, buddy, I had a weird feeling. It was just something about the way it ended up, and just to be there to get any award, right?
Hey, it's something special, Mike, for a couple of people who aren't one of them.
I don't know if they'll let all 5 of us on stage at the same time, but we'll try.
Yeah,
Right.
dude, we're going up there.
I got to bring the daughter, right? I got to bring the daughter.
You got to bring the daughter. What if she wins like Best Actress or something? We can't leave her
We
out.
don't even know. And I got to bring Dave Evans.
Yeah.
Because what if we win Best Screen? But
And it's a team. We got to go up as a team. So that's fine. We're just going to go up, Mike.
this Thursday, 6:00.
We're just going to do it. And that's it.
This Thursday, 6:00. Get everybody you know come down and support us. I got to get it off this podcast and immediately notify Dave. Let Joey Paranormal know it's this Thursday at 6. Tell him this is another event he can miss. Thursday at 6, an award show. But we'll meet up and we'll get there.
We'll be coming from Newport, but it does go till 10:30, so there's a chance he could come late and not miss anything.
I got a question. How do I dress for the award show?
What?
You guys want me to go dressed as King Mike L, or am I going to go dressed as Mike Lepre?
Like the King Mike L. I think you should go in character, Mike. This is legit Paranormal Productions. I'll bring you a cooler of craft beer. You.
But it is an award show.
That's true. We want to be.
Maybe I wear like
maybe wear one of those tuxedo shirts without the
sleeves. I was just going to tell you a sleeveless dress shirt.
That'd be classy, Mike. That'd be you.
Or maybe I'll just wear a dress shirt. Anyhow, can't believe it happened Thursday at 6, buddy. Now we got something to do again in 3 days.
Holy shit!
Got to be the Thursday at 6. It's unbelievable. Is that the Met? Was I right in saying that?
Yeah, Thursday. This Thursday, 6 p.m. to 10:30 p.m. Come anytime in between. $20 a ticket. Support your boys from Legit Paranormal Podcast Productions now // We made a movie. We do podcasts. I investigate the paranormal. Mike just kind of like does his own thing. But
buddy, here's the thing: we didn't just make a movie. We made an award-winning
movie. Award-winning. The Academy is on the phone.
It doesn't even matter what it is. It doesn't even matter. It could be best like color. You know what? It's an award-winning movie.
Award-winning movie, Mike.
Fucking A, dude. All right, dude. All right, let's get off the air. You get anything you want to say before you wrap it up?
I do have one thing I want to add, Mike. Other than the award-winning movie ceremony that we're going to take part in next Thursday, join us live next Sunday, again at 7:05. Our guest that hopefully will join us next week is Rachel Hoffman is scheduled to come on the show. She's a paranormal investigator, for one. She's been on the Biography Channel. She's been on the Travel Channel. She's done a lot of things and been around a lot of people. So join us next week for Rachel Hoffman. It should be a good show.
All right. Let me get back to this. I'm actually over here doing
award-winning.
I'm about to put out a thing on Facebook and all the websites, Facebook sites that we're in at the show.
I'd like to thank my parents.
Guys, it is August 21st, 2022. This was Legit Paranormal, brought to you by legitpodcast.com. For Buddy Money Thayer, it's me, Mike Lepre, King Mike L. We will be back soon. Remember this Thursday to show up. Buy a ticket. We'll have links everywhere. Come support your boys. We are out.